All right. I had an idea that I was having trouble with the 317 adjustable regulator because of the input voltage. So left-handed, right? Okay. So I got the specs out and I'm reading about the current limiting built-in feature, and you can see here over 10 volts it starts to limit the current. Now that will impact voltage out as well. So I thought, I'm inputting track power, which is 17 volts. So if I'm just putting in a straight 17, maybe I'm overdriving it and I need to cut back. So I had just received an order of 7806s, which output 6 volts. Now, you know, whatever you put in, you get 6 out. And it's not warm. And the other one's not warm. Okay, so I wired these up where I'm giving him a ground and the 15 volts out of the transformer, and he's giving me back 6 volts DC, which I'm putting to the input of the variable 317, and then the common ground. And then I made the combination of resistors because the calculation says if you wanted 2 volts, you need a 240 and a 138 as the references 1 and 2. So I made a 240 reference, and I made a 138 reference 2, and that gave me 2 volts. And I fired it up, and I still had the 5.5 volts on the I still had 5.5 volts. Wirings, as you can see, this is all breadboarded, so my jumpers, you know, this isn't the optimum wiring schematic thing, but the proof is here. There's the output volts to the fan motor, 2 volts. Haven't had 2 volts in 2 weeks. So I've definitely got 2 volts to the fan. And if you look at the stream, if I can get it in that black area, the stream is quite good. Oh, I got this big light on, maybe that hurts. There you go. The stream is quite good, quite healthy, and I'm at 5.5 volts. Now, it's a little too healthy, but I don't really want to heat up the smoke. I think what I'm going to want to do is slow down the motor. Oh, I slowed it down to a stop. All right, that's what I get. Oh, I unplugged it. There it is. See, I told you it's all iffy here. All right, so at any rate, so the trick is this solves the problem. And now I'm thinking I need to put a potentiometer in here. Let me turn this off. Now, since I'm doing these combinations, I could replace this very last one here with a potentiometer 0 to 500 volts, because I'm only putting in 138. I got a 68 ohm, right? So I need to be able to trim down below 68. I could even put in my little button box here and do that. And I think I'll be able to dial in the smoke and run it at 5.5, and we'll get good lazy smoke. And this will be it. This is it. All I did was add another chip, period. Which is not bad. That will fit. I mean, it's sort of what I had. I had before. I had a pair of 317s, and it was overheating and not working. If you notice this one, I just cut the other one off. So yes, I just need to put that in. I could put it anywhere in here and get that 6 volts out of it, and then I'd be golden. So this board footprint is probably good enough. And then a buckboard for the heat because of the voltage and amps that the heat draws out. Unbelievable. I can't believe I read this. I'm going through every page of this spec last night. I was looking for hints, you know, like what's causing it to stop? Why isn't it not continuing? I'm looking at all the variables and stuff. But then when I saw this, current limiting, boom, it limits the current going out. And I thought, that has to impact things. Rewired, it worked. I got 2 volts coming out. I'm perfect. Now I can dial it in. I don't have overheating. I got a small package. I think we're done. I think we're done. We got it. We're out of here. All right, I got work to do. Lunchtime. Then build a board. Build a board. Okay. Later.